Alright guys, brand new Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and we got a crazy new card. Apparently this is going to be the new Max C, so we'll see about that. But the first thing that I'm actually pretty excited about is this announcement of new Duelist Protectors. It has a hero in the background. So what this probably does mean, and this doesn't come out until August, is more likely, my guess is they will probably come out with more hero support now that they're kind of coming out with some artworks and other, like, you know, stuff that you can buy with money that is related to heroes. So there's obviously the OCG, but hopefully we'll get some new hero support. And we just got the new ban list change with the addition of Mally. So, I mean, it's supporting heroes. Hopefully we'll get some new hero support very, very soon. So let's check out this new card that people are freaking out about. This, by the way, is coming out in Infinite Forbidden. And it's a brand new monster card that is a level 4 Aqua water effect. It's got 100 attack, 600 defense, and it says, during the turn you activate this card's effect, you can only activate one, what's the name? Molchummy? Oh, it's Molchummy Perulia is the name of the card. So I guess Molchummy is a brand new archetype. Anyway, so you can only activate one of their Molchummy monster effects, not counting this card. So it says if you control no cards, as a quick effect, you get to discard this card, apply these effects for the rest of this turn. So you get to, each time your opponent normals or special summons a monster or monsters from the hand, immediately draw one card. So there's where people are saying it's maxi. Obviously, it's only when they go from the hand. Is it still good? Yes. But it's like a bootleg, a wish.com, a Temu version, whatever you want to call it. And it says during the end phase, if the number of cards in your hand is more than the sum of cards your opponent controls plus 6, shuffle random cards from your hand to the deck until equal to that sum. Why did they make it even worse, man? Okay, so obviously it's already pretty bad, but they don't want you to have like 50 different cards and then like automatically win. And then I haven't played Master Duel. Is Maxi still at like triple in Master Duel? Because that is absolutely crazy. Okay, so yes, against some archetypes, you can maybe get 2 or 3 cards on average with this. It's still good though. I still think a lot of people would be interested in playing multiple, even though most of the things will be special summoned from the extra deck. It still revolves around, you know, going for a card, maybe activating effect in hand to special summon to go for another card to special summon. So you could still easily consider this a Max C substitute, but it's not nearly on the same level. But let me know, guys, do you think this is going to be a short print, secret rare in the TCG $100 card? I actually think even though it is heavily nerfed Max C, it doesn't matter. It is still very, very good. But the downside, though, of not controlling any cards to activate it means that it's really good turn 1, and you can't just like pop out a board and then hit him with a bootleg Max C, right? So I'm going to call it a bootleg Max C, but at the end of the day, it's still probably good. Even with all these conditions, it's still a viable card, guys. Like, let's be honest. It's nowhere near the power of Max C, obviously, but it is also a level 4, and it's a water aqua. So there is some more synergy with maybe some archetypes. What can make good use of it? Let me know down below. But we're not done. We still got more cards in Infinite Forbidden. So this is a brand new quick play spell card called the Flash of the Evening Star, which is a quick play spell card that says you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. So first part of it says, if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you do, your opponent can send any number of monsters they control to the graveyard. Also, you apply this effect based on the number they control. So if it's 0, half your life points. If it's 1, your opponent gains 2,000 life points. 2, banish your opponent's entire hand face up until the end phase. 3+, your opponent cannot activate monster effects for the rest of this turn. Okay, so they can send anything to the graveyard to make it kind of equal, so it has that. But the fact that if they don't want to get rid of anything, I mean, if they're just like, no, I don't want to send anything, it says you can apply this effect based on the number they control. So if they control, like, you could just half your own life points, and then you do the what's it called, the Hope for Escape combo. Is that really what? So, or is this like, I'm not actually sure if I understand the full. It says, okay, if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you do, so let's say at any point you could even have monsters, and that says you can apply this effect based on the number of they control. So if they control 0, they send everything that they have, you just lose half your life. There's very few circumstances where I think they would ever do that, but then what if they have, like, they send everything that they have and then they hit you with like a poison on the old man. That'd be memes. I don't think that that's really possible, but that would be a really funny, like, crazy Yu-Gi-Oh anime duel where like someone like flips up like barrel behind the door magic cylinder after they have, you know, someone's life points. But this doesn't really matter. And then the second part is you banish your opponent's entire hand face up. Now, if there are cards that reveal, I'm pretty sure you can't reveal them, but the third effect of it just so if they still have 2, I mean, they lose like their whole hand. That could be interesting. But 3 plus your opponent can't activate a monster's effect for the rest of the turn. If they just want to save everything, I guess that could be very utility heavy. But I do also like the fact that it's a quick play. It doesn't have to be like, oh, okay, you know, at the start turn 2 of the game state, my opponent popped off and I go and then I activate this. You can set up this card if you're playing a deck like, let's say, Bujins or any of the decks, what is it, Snake Eyes or Evil Eye, whatever the one was, like, you control one monster with that, was it Eye of Selene. Maybe it could support those kind of like one monster archetypes, protect the president sort of decks, but I just don't see this card being that good because your opponent gets to decide, you know, if they want to go for it. The fact that you can only activate 1 per turn, I don't know. I just don't see this being a pretty insane card. The other card is good, though, for sure. Okay, so Bootleg MaxX, the Emboldenment, very good. But let me know your thoughts down below on the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new here, hit subscribe, turn on the bell so you don't miss out on more new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And we're getting new water sport very, very soon. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. But peace out, guys.